And now, sci-fi mamacita.
What's up, party people? It's Taco People. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are doing well on this fabulous Taco Tuesday. Oh, happy birthday to my brother-in-law. Hope you have a good birthday today, my friend and my little bro. And today marks 20 years since my grandfather passed away. I miss him. He was a funny guy. Every time I watch Swamp People, Troy Landry talk, it sounds like my grandfather. So pretty interesting. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I went to the doctor yesterday. Guess what? I'm having surgery next Tuesday. So Sci-Fi Mombie will be on hiatus for hopefully 1 week. So I can get what I need fixed and move on. The joys of losing 188 pounds and having 3 children. It's called a hernia, maybe 2. So I was hoping to have like the whole abdominal surgery done, but I got to work on the second part of it. What is going on over here? This is weird. Hold on a second. Now you see it. Now you don't. Okay. Hello, Ricky Bobby CA. Welcome to Galactic Café. What do you want, Boots? What do you want, Doodle? What? I have a tuxedo looking at me. What do you want, Bootsy? Boots. He's being weird today. All right. So what's everybody been up to? I hope you all had a great weekend. Tell me in the chat what you did this last weekend. Oh, we had a graduation. Let me show you. So proud of her. So proud. Oh, please. Oh, wrong profile. Boy, a lot of people's kids are graduating this weekend. Not just mine. I made it. Gorilla Man and I made it. All 3 of our kids graduated high school. Hello, Gandalf Dugray. I like that name. Dugray, huh? And Daniel Herman. Welcome to Galactic Café. We're doing great today. All right. Let me share my screen. I'm so proud of her. Proud of all my kids and my whole family. And let's see here. These are my boys. Of course, you guys know co-host Vic. This is Tony Man and Autumn, the producer. That's the Grand Admiral Mombie, the Grand Admiral Dadby with the producer. And of course, Gorilla Man and I. I'm not going to show off Big Red and her kids. So it'll be okay, though. We had a good time. Gosh, everything just goes so fast. So fast. So cherish every moment you have now because you never know how fast it's going to go. I cannot get into my Instagram today to do pop culture news, but I'll kind of share some of the, I could probably look at it on my phone, but kind of share some of the things that I have come across. Everybody is saying that Mandalorian and Grogu is going to suck. And I don't know if I believe that. So they are saying that it is going to break records this weekend, $160 million pre-sold tickets so far. But Rotten Tomatoes gave it a bad score. Screen Rant was the only one I saw that said it was really good. So here's my suggestion to you. Okay. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. Get out there and watch it yourself. Don't let others form a critic's opinion for you. Do it yourself. If you like Star Wars and you like how Star Wars is going, go love it. If you don't like it, don't see it. It's that simple. It's that simple. So, I think people just complain too much. you know what? You can't please everybody. You just can't. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping before we move on. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally DM you for donations. Nuh-uh, not happening. But we do have 5 legitimate ways, if you choose to, that you can donate to us. It is greatly appreciated, but it is not required. Buy us a cup of coffee at Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. We have a creator's wish list at throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We have Patreon memberships. They're $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user !lowercase u =849723353. We have TikTok fan club. Go to a live. Go up here to my name. Press the heart. It's that simple. It's that simple. So, we also have a Venmo account. Search us out at @SCIFIMOMBIE or scan all the QR codes on the other platforms. We greatly appreciate any help that you send us. You guys are amazing. Hey, Gordo didn't complete the Heart Me mission. I never complete my mission, so I changed it to You're Awesome. I never do it, Gordo. How are you? Hope you're doing great today. So, hello, Jason Curio. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. All right. And of course, we are all over social media. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Mastodon, Substack, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, Lemon 8, IMDb Pro, blah, blah, blah. Pinterest, Reddit, Counter Social, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. Hello, Beth Lawler. Welcome. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Hello, Brenda Webb. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. And of course, catch us anytime at sci-fi-mombie.com. Or if you have any questions, concerns, comments, constructive criticism, ideas, books you want me to read, TV shows, movies you want me to watch, email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. That's questions. Where'd you go? Come on. At sci-fi-mombie.com. Bridge cat on the bridge. Tell him, say, take it to the bridge. Hey, that's my microphone. If you want your own show, you have to ask for it. So, say hello. Tell everybody hello. So what's up? You gonna do some rapping? Oh, you're gonna do some purring. All right. Yeah. Him's my baby, aren't you? Mwah. Okay. You got to go over here, Bubba. Thank you. Crazy cat. Okay. Oh, my. I just sat here over the weekend going, oh, my God. What do I do now? All my kids are raised. They are graduated high school. They're moving on. Autumn's moving on to college. Tony's got him a job. Alex co-host Vic needs to find him a job. So we'll see what happens. Thanks, Gordo, for the heart me. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why, but I never get done with that. Nobody ever wants to send heart me's. I don't know why. They just don't want to. So, and then it tells me, so TikTok tells me, like all the time, like I'm a popular live. I am? Really? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Right, Jan. So, anyways, I just think it's funny that they say that I'm popular, but nobody seems to be around except for Gordo and me. Invite all your friends. Just saying. I have a new video short out. I have started a new series called New Sci-Fi Audiobooks Every Mombie Needs to Hear. And I've started off with the Murderbot series, and I'm kind of jumping around when I can grab the audiobook from my local library because I can't afford to buy them all outright. So Gordo says, I need a job that pays me $1 million a year. We all do, Gordo. Just wait. inflation's going to cause us to all have a job like that. I'm not kidding. Okay. Something that's really irritating. Tubi has a lot of, well, I'm not looking for sci-fi movies. I'm looking for sci-fi audiobooks. Like when I'm on helping out with some overtime right now in another department, I sit here and I listen to audiobooks. See, I got my ear. I'm waiting for a phone call too, because I've got to do all that wonderful pre-admission stuff before my surgery on Tuesday. So I will let everybody know that I'm fine. It's not going to be anything drastic like I want it to be, but it's just not going to happen yet. As my dad says, you can wish in one hand and shit in the other. So, I will get to my goal. It will happen. Okay. Moving on. So, what's everybody up to? Gordo says, well, when I put a movie, I really don't watch it. Yeah, that's what I do. The Murderbot, I don't know if you've heard about it. It's by Brenda Wells. Murderbot's pretty good. I can't wait to listen to the first book. That's how I got through Harry Potter. I just went and checked out all the audiobooks from the library, and that's what I did for all of them. I just sat there and listened while I worked. So, and I don't know what it is now. I never used to be able to learn like that or remember. Hey, Connie, welcome. Hope you're doing great today. I never used to remember reading as much as I do now listening to an audiobook. So I know it's really weird how, like, that's how I really did great in medical coding school. Like, I recorded all my professors' lectures and I'd go back and listen. I made really good grades in the coding classes. Now, the law class and what was the other one that was really, really hard? Those I struggled in because they were all online. There was no lectures. You had to do self-study. And then if you had questions, you had to wait for your instructor to respond. Yeah, that was torture. So what are you up to today, Miss Connie? How's everything going for you? So don't forget, after Memorial Day for at least 1 week, Sci-Fi Mombie will be on hiatus. Unless I feel up to it, and then I might come in here and sit for a little bit and chat. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. So, all right. I can't do it that way either. Crapola. I don't think I can do it this way. We'll find out. We'll find out. I'm okay. I'm just trying to pull everything together to get ready for surgery. So I think I'm logged in over here. Oh boy. What is that noise? Keep hearing a ding dong sound. That's weird. Your phone is freezing. Tell it to stop. Tell it don't do that. Let me in. Damn it, Jim. Oh, okay. Yes, please. Got it. You brat. You said you're going to let me in. What did I change my password to? All right, well, never mind. I think I know what it is. Just going to watch it. That's fine. I told it, hello, bubbly unicorn. How are you today? Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today on Taco Tuesday. Yeah, we're so Taco Tuesday here that we're having chili baked potatoes. Let's see if this is the right password. What is that noise? Okay, just checking. Oh, that's not the right password. Okay, I'll have to figure that out later. Later. Hey, Rosa, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing good. Hey, Rosa, come back here. Did Daysem graduate? I don't mean to put you on the spot. It's detected that your live didn't appear on your screen. Oh, bullshit. It's been here the whole time. So it's like everybody I know, we all had kids at the same time. So Schmigadoon out in LA. Hello, Fred. Fred hates Tuesdays, but he loves that we're slowly prepping for elections over here. Same here, man. Same here. What's that noise? Me yelling loudly. Well, Autumn, the producer, now does not go to school anymore. And she's watching a video where it was doing a very annoying ding dong sound. So I had to figure out what the hell is going on. What is going on with this thing? Stop it. Okay. I need to get a new camera. Anyways, that's what it is, Fred. Fred, you hate every day. What's changed? I'm glad you're doing good, Connie. How you doing otherwise, Fred? But like I said, go check out my new video. I'm starting a new series, and I'm just trying to find audiobooks in the sci-fi genre that might interest you because they're new to me. So go check it out. Bubbly Unicorn. I like that name. Really cute. All right. So Mando, what's that? Yeah, it's something in Autumn Producer's video. So Rotten Tomatoes gave Mando and Grogu bad score. Hello, Wicked Red 25. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. Who was the other one? Several others except Screen Rant gave Mando and Grogu bad ratings. Well, you know what I say? Bullshit. No, I don't record audiobooks. Maybe I should. Maybe I should look into doing my voice, voice talent for that. No, not yet. No, I'm listening to sci-fi audiobooks and then suggesting them. Like I've started the Murderbot series by Brenda Wells. Really good. Murderbot's snarky and sarcastic, and I love it. Love it. So kind of reminds me of Alien, the synths. Yeah, that's kind of what Murderbot is in this universe. So you'll love it, Fred. Sarcastic like we are. So, but anywho, well, I'm glad you're doing good, Bubbly Unicorn. All right. I swear to God, I'm tired of rain. I'm tired of thunderstorms. I got rolled out of bed this morning by a thunderstorm. So it's just really bad. Hello, Killing Them Kindly over on TikTok. Welcome. I have a suggestion. Solaris by... Okay. I have a list. Solaris. I've heard of that before. I was also going to check out the Expanse novels. So I actually just saw that. Solaris. Wrong mouse. Like there's another book I want to read called This Is How You Lose the Time War by Max Gladstone. That one looks really good. I also still have to read, Connie, why doesn't he have an audiobook of these books? Man, he could reach more people if Chris did audiobooks. But I still have to read Mixed Magic. I'm getting there. So guess what I'll be doing next week? Be reading the whole series. So, but be doing a review of those also and our book club on those. So, hello, Logan O'Connor. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today over on TikTok. So, all right. Awesome. I don't know what to think anymore about critical reviews. So this is what I tell you, I think. Don't listen to them. Get out there, watch the movie yourself. Form your own opinion. It's that easy. Do it yourself. If you want, or as the famous Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg says in The Fifth Element, you want something done right, you do it yourself. So And if you suffer from insomnia, go Galactic Empire. Oh, I love Isaac Asimov. Oh, love his work. And it's a V at the end. So, oh no, his books never put me to sleep. Good stuff. Yeah. So, hello, M's not too friendly. Gemini, welcome to the Galactic Café. You're doing great today. Interesting scream names. So, Carl Sagan is another one. I can't put his works down. Such good writing, such good stuff. So, there's my opinion on Star Wars right now. I had a really cool video on my Instagram. I was going to show you guys all my links, and for some reason, it's not working. So, we'll go from there. Figures. And anyways, don't forget to smash those hearts. Smash that like button, share out the stream, please. And thank you. Let's get more friends to come join us and watch this show. All right. So, what's going on? And if you really have issues, yes, Tolkien. You know, actually, that's another thing I was going to bring up. Okay, I don't know why it's black over here. I don't get it. Okay, maybe I need to put up another light over here. I don't know, but anyways. Peter Jackson is actually talking about making that into a movie now, where he quit talking about it there for a long time, but now he's talking about it again. So I'm kind of curious where this goes. Similarion, is that right? I hope I said that right. Similarion. Hello, Z. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. And I missed one other person that popped in. Sorry about that. But, you know, I think anything is good. But let's see here. Where is that cat? Hey, Stony Girl, how are you? Good to see you. What are you up to today? There it is. All right. Let's see if that helps over there on TikTok. See, I'm good. Just working on the dub list. Oh, joy. You guys surviving the thunderstorms down there? I swear we got rolled out of bed this morning. So, saying hello to Stony Girl. Yeah. Dub list. I don't miss that one. So. Receive 15 comments. Okay, well. Goodbye, can't type today, or really any other day. Hello, David's Orbit. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. I like that. Is that Pink Floyd in your? That's cool. So, yeah, I know. I'm so tired of rain. I'm so tired of severe weather and all that stuff. Although I have found a very entertaining guy on YouTube who could be like a certified meteorologist. His name's Ryan Hall. He's like pretty cool. Like, go watch him. He's pretty awesome. They call us the Y'all Squad because we all hang around and watch the storm chasers. There are some really funny storm chasers out there right now. Hello, Greg 2178. Welcome. I like watching some because they're just really, really funny, like Brandon Kopic and Fred. What is Freddie's last name? Anyways, go check them out on YouTube. Lots of fun. Of course, I also like to watch Dropping Names with Jonathan Frakes and Brent Spiner. So watch that too. Really good stuff. But anything out of Roddenberry Entertainment. Well, they're not out of, okay, I gotta back up. Hello, Ed. Welcome to Galactic Café. They are not out of Roddenberry Entertainment. They are independent. But our friends at Roddenberry Entertainment have a lot of great podcasts. Go check those out. And of course, our good buddies at Mission Log, the Orville, Mike and Jessica are fantastic. So go listen to their stuff. Hey, go do the replay on all the great Orville recap and stuff. You'll really enjoy it. Just like you should go back and watch our show on Thursday nights, from Thursday nights. So, oh golly, we're trudging along with Battlestar Galactica this Thursday. We're getting down to the end of the first season. I cannot believe I missed it. There's a lot of great stuff that I've missed. So get out there and come join us. Great discussion. There were pictures posted up from this last weekend. Hello, Uncle Stump. Welcome. Where they were all at a convention. Mary McDonald, Edward James Olmos, Katie Sackhoff, all the people from the Reboot series. You guys know how I feel about reboots. Seth, please don't. Please don't do that to Smokey and the Bandit. Okay? Please don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Anyways, moving on. If you're here in Southwest Missouri, you might want to go see Back to the Future on the big screen at the Galois Theater in downtown Springfield. Let me find that date for you. Watch, I'm announcing it and we've already missed it. So. Oh, I can't type. Boys. There. May 20th. Oh, that's tomorrow. Well, doors open at 1 p.m. Show starts at 2 p.m. Tickets are $0 to $10. If you are a senior citizen, your ticket is free. So go see that downtown on the square. Ye old Route 66. Go for it. So I would love to take the kids to do that, but I can't. Hey, Michael. I know. It's going to be here next week. No, not next week. Week after. I know. It's already here. Dolph Lundgren's been coming out, going to these premieres. So that's cool. That's cool. He supports it. So how are you, Michael? Doing good? I know lots of good things are coming. Scary Movie 6, Masters of the Universe. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm really curious what you guys think. What do you guys think about all this negative talk about the Odyssey? Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. What I see, what I've read, is that people are so pissed off that Elliot Page and Lupita Nyong'o are cast in their roles. And I'm going, what does it matter? Who cares? If they can play the part well, good. I'm all for it. I have no problems with it. So I want everybody to tell me what the problem is. And I hate to tell you guys, putting up this big fit over it. These people in history probably don't look like this. They definitely don't look like Brad Pitt. See, I don't have a problem with it either, Stony Girl. I think it's fantastic. Elliot Page is a gifted actor. Loved him on the Umbrella Academy. Loved him in X-Men. Before and after their transition. I don't have a problem with it. If somebody wants to feel comfortable in their own skin, let them. I have been one of those people where I have felt uncomfortable in my skin my whole life. So that's right. It's fictional characters. That's right. That's right. So no, let me think. Yeah, we do have Muppet Show this Sunday. We're going to try to finish up Although I will be on hiatus for a week due to surgery. So we'll get through it. We've got like 4 weeks worth of Muppet Show to go, Michael. So I want to get through Fraggle Rock, but right now there's just too much on my plate. So yeah. Hello, the Wandering Fairy. Welcome to the Galactic Café. I hope you're doing great today. But I just don't have a problem with it. And I'm going to tell you, if Jesus returned today and showed up at the border, hello, Fiona, they wouldn't let him in. You want to know why? Because he's dark skinned. Think about it. He's not white Jesus. All right. Oh my gosh. I just find it fascinating that instead of worrying about things that are very important, we're freaking out and throwing a fit over crap that doesn't matter. So, oh, hippie chick, welcome. Hope you're doing great today. It's just not appropriate, you know? It's like, I'm not trying to rant. I'm just really disappointed that this $1.6 billion slush fund isn't for the Capitol police officers. It's for the insurrectionists. I don't agree with that. Yeah, I'm going to get some feedback, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. That should have never happened in 2021. That's the seat of our democracy. And I'm going to tell you, they're going to try it again. And I don't know if you've heard, what is her name? Rebecca St. Clair. Hello, Webby's Revenge. Is her name Rebecca St. Clair? Was dating Elon Musk, had 2 children with him. She's spilling the beans about the 2024 election, and it's pretty interesting if it's true. So it's for Trump's friends too. Yeah, I know. Bannon and Stone. I know. That's the sad part about this, though, isn't it? That's what they're hiding it under, is the J6ers are going to get reparations. Excuse me. Don't we owe reparations to Black Americans first? Anyways, I would. So I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, by the way, have y'all got your Trump phone yet? Here, people thought they were getting a brand new iPhone in gold, and they're a piece of junk refurbished off of Amazon. That's what you put $100 deposit on. Good job. So we'll see how far this coverage goes, because, you know, when, like, I'm on Mediacom Mobile for my cell service because it's affordable and it uses Verizon's network. When you sign up for Trump Network, yeah, there's only 11 stripes on it. I know, I was laughing my ass off, Stony Girl. Does it have 9 stars too? Because there's another significance to that. Anyways, so when you supposedly take out the Trump cellular network, it's not backed up by any major carrier. I can only imagine. You won't be seeing me on that platform. Hello, Lady Miss. How are you? Hope you're doing great today. So, yeah. I just can't. I just can't. It's too funny. So just the craziest stuff. Oh my gosh. So thank you to everybody over on TikTok who gave gifts. Appreciate you all greatly. You're all fantastic. Let's see. I know Autumn, the producer, and I were talking last night that, speaking of movies, we are ready for the new Insidious movie that's coming out. Hello, Webby. And really? That's a terrible screen name, Freddie. Not saying it out loud. So you're just Freddie. If you don't like that, too bad. People over on TikTok have the weirdest screen names. Now I see why YouTube took it away. So, but anyways, but yeah, I don't know what to think anymore. I try not to think because, it just blows a brain cell every time I think about stuff. Oh, man. So what's on everybody's mind? Throw something out there. I don't care. Let's talk about it, shall we? I am not for Star Trek Year One. No. Why do we need to retell TOS? By the way, don't forget to join Miss Connie and I Saturday night for Star Trek in the Sci-Fi Mombie Studios. We are watching TOS. We're in the middle of season 2. So it's going to be awesome. Oh, man. I just don't get why. We've even gotten rid of Secret Hideout. So why are we retelling their wish list? I don't get it. Now I am ready for Strange New Worlds, which starts in July. I like that show. I want my lower decks back. I want my Prodigy back. That is good entertainment. Good Star Trek entertainment right there. So I'm sorry. People get mad at me. There are friends in our community that get mad at me. But I think Star Trek has been too stuffy for a long time. And I think it needs a little dash of comedy like the Orville. Hey, Seth. Clear your schedule. Please. We need more Orville. Okay, guys, use the hashtag clear Seth's schedule. By the way, have you guys seen all the Emmy noms for Ted? That's impressive. That is impressive. Congratulations, you guys. Totally worth it. Oh, Tom's out there again. I don't know what they've done, but Tom Constantino is like one of their PR people now, it seems like. Stony Girl says, I have mixed feelings. I don't think they need to retell anything, but on the flip side, it will be nice to see Archer again. Well, that one is different. He's not going to be in Year One. They're retelling Kirk and Spock is what they're doing, and the original crew. And it's not Legacy, it's something else. Shoot. Yes, I want to see Scott Bakula back. I really do. Oh, darn it. Where is that? Now I can't find that name. So Legacy was supposed to be Jack Crusher, 7 and 9, and Michelle Hurd's character. Dang it. Darn it, Jim. Damn it, Jim. Enterprise spinoff. Let's see if this is it. Bum. Is it Legend? Oh, by the way, condolences to Tom Kane's family. Tom Kane was the voice for the professor in Powerpuff Girls. He passed away over the weekend. He was 64. So rest in peace. And FX, oh my God, this is going to be funny, has ordered a very young Frankenstein series. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to be about. And it looks like South Park has set season 29 premiere date. Looks like it's going to drop September 30th. Oh, no, sorry, September 16th. Nope. I take it back. Hold on. I got to get this right. Season 29 of the raunchy animated comedy will premiere on Comedy Central on September 16th at 10 p.m. So this fall, September 30th, October 14th, October 28th, November 11th, and November 25th, be available the next day on Paramount Plus. South Park will celebrate its 30th anniversary in 2027. Holy shit. I feel old. I feel really old after this last weekend. Legend, Star Trek Legend is what it's called. So, I'm sitting there during Autumn the Producer's graduation and I'm going, holy crap, like my 30th high school anniversary is next year. And I was 30 when Autumn was born. So I was like, that's kind of weird. And she's graduating right now. But yeah. Hello, Romani. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today over on TikTok. So, did it reset my? Must have reset my. Please help me with 10. You're awesomes. Please and thank you. That little kitty cat's so cute. So's that one sleeping over there. So I guess it's automatically resetting for me. That's nice. Hey, what's up, Power Ranger Donnie? Happy colorful centenary to NBC. Yep. That is today. Yeah, I know. I was just talking about Tom. Yeah. He not only did Powerpuff Girls, but he did Star Wars. He was Yoda in some of those animated series. He has a long history of hello, Zoe. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. Long history of great voiceover work. So speaking of NBC, check this out. Okay, I will. Can't do it at the moment, unfortunately. And I'm waiting on a phone call. So if I mysteriously disappear for a minute, it's because I got to take this phone call on my pre-administration, pre-admit stuff from my surgery. So those of us who joined, I will be having surgery next Tuesday and we will be on 1 week hiatus or however I feel. It's outpatient. It's no big deal. So, but hello, Tony TikTok sick. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Yep. I got to get a hernia repaired. A couple hernias actually. So hello, how are you? Hope you're doing great today. I see you pop in every once in a while, but I thought, hey, maybe he'll listen today and say hi. So, I know. I can't believe NBC is 100. No, I'm glad you're doing good. That's awesome. Wow. All those great, all the things our hello, Featherly. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. All those great things our children take for granted. It's like I was sitting around looking at these kids. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the class of 2026 were the kids that were in 6th grade when COVID hit. And I'm sitting there going, these kids have no idea what it's like to crack a world book. These kids have no idea what it's like to crack Encyclopedia Britannica for information. It's all at their fingertips. We made it too easy for them. I know there are some teachers out there that are so pissed off about AI helping them write papers and stuff. I never hear the end of it out of some friends. So funnest stuff. But they are the digital kids, digital age kids, you know. And I was watching my niece and nephew during the graduation, and they had their phones out, and I'm like, hey, your cousin's right there. So also need to send a see, I really don't get how a student can fail a class. I don't either, except if they don't show up. Hello, Eddie Curious. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. That's the only thing I've noticed was they want you in the seat, of course, because they get a certain at least here in Missouri, you get a certain dollar amount every day that the kid sits in a seat in the school. And then they give the kid a certain amount of points. I know, zero effort. I know. They're lazy. They're lazy. That's all I can say. Now, let me take that back. There are some kids that are absolutely incredible. And there were, how many valedictorians did you have? 12 valedictorians of her class. But Springfield, I'm so glad I'm not part of Springfield. Anyways. Wow. Holy crap. So Springfield Public Schools, hello, 3Y full, welcome, went to a weighted GPA. And it's not 4, it's 5.0. These kids took so many international baccalaureate credits and got A's. They were overweighted 5. And there was a competition among all of them. So hello, Angel. I'll just call you Angel. Hope you're doing great today. So I just, there are some kids who put forth the effort and some don't. So I can't say all my kids' generation is lazy, but mine are. And I do, can I say that easily? I mean, my daughter's pretty cool. And she just, it was just a rough time this year. It's actually been a rough 4 years. So, but she made it. I think she did pretty well picking herself up, and she got credit for the international baccalaureate classes she took. So I don't have any, but I think schools could do better. I think schools could do better, you know, helping these kids that struggle. I don't understand why it's so hard. You know, if you don't want to help children, don't be a teacher. Do another profession. Like Autumn had a math teacher. I wanted to, I can't say it out loud because I don't want to get banned off TikTok, but you know, as a parent, this guy was just, he was tenured, which sucked. And he honestly was just ready to retire. And I was like, you know, go do something else. You're not helping these kids. He would tell Autumn, just go figure it out. Go watch a video. No, teach her how to solve the problem. Hello, Putin 3. Lauren Green, where? So, hello, Odie1 Kathy Grantham. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you're doing great today over on TikTok. Lauren Green is fantastic, from Bonanza to Battlestar Galactica. Boy, that man had a great career, didn't he? No, I'm talking about Springfield Public Schools. My daughter had a teacher, math teacher, that you just wanted to go scream at. So, what are we talking about, Putin? Throw something else out there. Anybody on TikTok? Throw something else out there. Go ahead. I mean, I do need to work some overtime, but I don't want to go back to work yet. No, they weren't dividing by 0. Would be easy though, wouldn't it? That would be easy, right? If only life was that simple, Putin. So you're not going by Putin's cat anymore? I thought that was funny when you're going by Putin's cat. Hold on a second. I'm gonna. All right. Shh. Oh, you're in hiding. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Oh boy, but I really am enjoying Battlestar Galactica. I wish I had watched it sooner. I it's like Babylon 5, I watched that whole thing during 2022 when Ranger Amps when you get your Chan back. Oh, yeah. Are you still fighting them over that? What the hell? Okay. But like Ranger Amp 77 said, "Hey, have you ever seen Battlestar Galactica? Because that's her jam. Like the Orville is my jam, and Star Trek, and all of it is my jam." And I'm like, "No, I've never seen it." I'm like, was watching through Stargate SG1 at the time, and she's like, "You need to go watch this." And of course, I had the Orville on loop at the time because I love it. And I started watching it. It was on HBO Max at the time. I'm like, yes, this is so good. There is a time period, and maybe I can get the original, or I will use another email and a burner phone. Oh, golly. Are they being that difficult to you? I know they're being difficult to anti-derivative Jill. So, hello, Butterfly Yellow Heart. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Hello, Jen Martin, too. Welcome. Saying hello to Putin. I know. I don't understand why they did that to Jill. I can't figure that out. I don't understand it. So our buddy, Anti-Derivative Jill, has gone to Ko-Fi. So go search her out at ko-fi.com. And you can always search us out at ko-fi.com, ko-fi.com/sci-fi Mombie, please. Help us out with donations. They're not required, but they are greatly appreciated because you guys are awesome. So, oh man. So what else is going on? Ugh. I cannot believe Memorial Day is Monday. Where has this year gone already? So, just moving fast. I was a little disturbed by what happened in DC over the weekend, but hey, what else is new? And I'm a Christian. That one kind of really disturbed me. But anyways, I had some guy telling me from the pulpit that I couldn't be a Democrat because I love Jesus and I love my country. What is this, Homelander? What is this, The Boys? Where's my Gen V? I want some of that. If we're all going to be soups, can I have some V1? They got me because I did watch along, but my background was static. See, they haven't got me on that yet, but we do a lot of talking during the show. So maybe that's why. Oh, yeah. No. I mean, Christ is in my heart. Do I need a mark? I mean, I understand that's in Revelations, but whatever. God comes back in his own time. We don't set that time. Now remember, the Bible is a book written by men inspired by God. So let's remember that. And let's also remember where John was excised to, right? You need to talk and maybe delete the live ones later. See what I do? Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been going through my lives and getting rid of like my openers, like a lot of the opening countdown and the music to remove the copyright stuff on it. So I'll wear a Jesus badge. I'm not afraid, but I'm a Democrat. I'm not going to vote the way they want me to. This is America. We don't do that. We don't do that here. This is all because of one man's ego, and it needs to stop. Needs to stop. So, hello, Haley Faye. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Yeah. Yeah, you do need to talk during those shows. Eh. I'm sorry. I'm not pro war when they are unaliving beautiful children. I'm sorry. Not happening. Literal badges. Yeah, I had so somebody had said once that they wanted to put like big scarlet letter D's on us if we voted Democrat. And I'm like, bring it on. People put them on and they think, no, doesn't work that way. So I have been watching The Boys, the final season, and I'm almost caught up. And it's very scary. That was written back in 2024. The guy who started The Boys. It's very weird how it's released now, but it's mimicking reality. Very weird. Jesus will vote. Yes, because he's a liberal. Yeah. Jesus broke bread and used 3 fishes to feed 5,000 that they had just caught that day. I mean, give me a break. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Stoney. Since you brought it up, if God or Jesus carries a sword, what does that have to do with the rest of us? That's true. That's right. And we're not the neighborhood police. I hate to say it. I think that's why a lot of his supporters are so mad at him. I mean, his support has dropped into the low 30s. I don't believe. So what was the prestigious poll that came out this weekend? I'm trying to remember which one it was, but it said he was like at hello, Moon Crow Magic and Tarot. Welcome. Which one was it? Was it New York Times or one of those where it said he was like at 36%? And I'm going, no, lower than that. I don't think the rate of error is set correctly on some of these polls. That's what I think. Because a lot of the people I know around here who I adored until 2016, I actually been getting apologies lately. Like, we should have listened. I'm like, yeah, you should have. But anyways, Congress needs to grow a pair. It's not good enough to just wait. That's right. That's right. But it's going to take the Republicans standing up to Mike Johnson to get that done. And I'm sorry. I'm going to say it because I heard it today while I was watching iHip News. By the way, if you haven't watched the I Had It, ladies, you are missing out on YouTube. For a man to bring his son into monitoring each other's porn addiction, that's gross. That's really gross. I'm sorry. He doesn't belong as the Speaker of the House. That's just wrong. He turned on so many of them. They should replace him. Mm-hmm. It is weird. And to hear him to go up at what is that annual thing they do, the turning point thing, and just so proud that he and his son are monitoring each other's porn habits. I'm like, that's disgusting. Yuck. Yuck. So, by the way, I have some other podcasts you guys should check out. Hidden Killers with Tony Bruschi. That one's really cool. He's in Stoney, he's in Northwest Arkansas. He lives near the Duggars. And he does a lot of reporting on the Duggars. He's gone full Caligula. I agree. It kind of reminds me of the Mocklin Sex Lagoon episode of the Orville. Gross. Yeah. Oh boy. Anyways, I just vote him out. Vote Mike Johnson out. He's not doing his job. The Democrats are doing more work than they are right now. John Thune's about had it. And I'm shocked. John Thune is the Republican majority leader in the Senate. Hey, I have another one that needs some attention. Hey, John Fetterman, just switch over to Republicans and leave us alone or resign. The man has such issues after his strokes that he probably shouldn't be serving right now. And Mitch McConnell, bow out gracefully, go. By the way, I'm glad I don't live in Tennessee. So that really, some of the stuff that's going on in Tennessee, kind of about, hello, Shadowtail, welcome. He does. He and Donald Trump could take a picture together, and we'll be looking at, a Halloween photo. His brain has already switched. Oh, God, no. So, the big brouhaha about Biden's health. Biden released a picture over the weekend where he's, hello, Shiomo. I hope I said your name right. Come back. He released a photo out with his grandkids this weekend at the beach. Looks pretty alive to me. Unlike photos we saw of Tangerine Palpatine leaving an airplane after coming back from China. By the way, he's not dead. He's 81. Yeah, I know. He rides a bicycle at 81. Gets out there, runs every day. He's beat his cancer. Come on, look. I'm actually at the point where I think we need term limits, like age restrictions on the presidency. So what about Biden? What about Clinton? These people are not running. That's right. And I get tired of this administration blaming. It's been a year, guys. You can't use that anymore. We can't use it anymore. This is all your fault. This is all Trump's fault. Okay. And I was laughing my ass off, you guys. They put JD Vance in charge of fraud. Does that include leather couches? People need to stop electing presidents over the age of 60. I agree. We need term limits for Congress, and we need age limits for presidents. Did you like that, Stony Girl? I thought that was great. I mean, to tell the Pope to stay out of politics is rich. I mean, they pretty much over the weekend broke the tenement. Hello, Charcool, welcome. We don't have any the government does not endorse any organized religion. It's in the Constitution. They broke it over the weekend. And then they try to say, well, you're just stifling my First Amendment rights. Whatever. 12-year limit on Congress, both houses, 2 Senate terms, 6 Republican. Hey, I love it, Putin. Oh my God. Yeah. I love it. It needs to happen in the state of Missouri also. They're getting ready to try to take away our income tax, and they're not replacing it with anything. And I'm going, you guys are dumb. So, and each state forcibly removing yes. Yeah, it's going to take us, the people, to get them out. You're absolutely right. It's like, hey, Charcoal, thank you for welcoming me. I really feel appreciated. Be sure to do that again. Not in your fan club, but in the top 3. Oh, great. Well, you're welcome here anytime, Charcoal. Anytime. My problem is Lindsey Graham was on the shows. Look, I've had to step back from watching the network shows. I couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it anymore. And And I hate to tell you, but I think our 3 or 4 nationwide channels are, I don't think it's going to be around much longer. So Congress, oh my God, that's what I wanted to rant about today. Putin, thanks for reminding me. Okay. What are we talking about? We're talking about right now how Congress can't afford to live on $174,000 a year. Hello, Trading Post, Slab City, and Tony TikToxic. Welcome back. Look, the average American family brings in about $60,000 a year. That's average. That's family. That's not one person. If one member of Congress can't live on $174,000 a year, there is something wrong with that. And for Mike Johnson to stand up, especially after this year, stand up at the podium and say, well, we need to raise our salaries. Pardon my language. Motherfucker, you didn't work all year. So why do you get a raise? I didn't get a raise this year at my job. I've been here 13 years. I volunteer for overtime all the time. I volunteer when they need help at my job, and I didn't get a raise this year. Think about it. If they can't manage a budget on $174,000 for their family, why should they be in charge? Exactly. Very good point. Exactly. Why should they be in charge of the United States budget? Can you say welcome to my friend, please? Their name is Drew. Hi, Drew. I hope you're doing great today. Welcome. So they're supposed to be living in the States. Maybe they need some dorms in Congress. I know of one senator that built him this grandiose house in Nixa, Missouri. And they're in DC all the time. His wife is also starting an initiative on right to life, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, if they lived in dorms, maybe. I like that idea. No family around either. Families should have to stay in the States. So I absolutely think it's ridiculous. I think it's time for all new. Let's just start over. Everybody gets voted out. New blood in Congress. There's a guy in Maine. Oh my gosh. If I lived in Maine, I would be voting him in and kicking Susan Collins out. That guy is amazing. He's a lobster farmer. He served in, was it Iraq or Afghanistan? I think it was Iraq. The man has so much common sense. It's beautiful. Grant, what is his name? Breaking Power Rangers news. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that later. What is his name? Graham Plattner. That's his name. Dude, he was born in 84? He looks older than me. What the hell? Okay. He served in the Marine Corps. Oh, he's an oyster farmer, not a lobster farmer. Yeah. Kick Susan Collins out. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. So, all right. Hold on, Donnie. So what's this Power Rangers news? Ba-dum-bum-bum. The Church of MAGA. All right. Oh, I can't play it. Does this guy have actual Disney press releases on this, or is it just the actor saying stuff? So I don't want to get copyright infringed on this. Oh, he was at a convention. Okay. Yeah, be careful, Donnie. Be careful with all that. So let's do some good news, shall we? But we're having a great conversation. Keep it going. So I like talking about I never get to talk politics. I usually try to leave it for 1 year, talk about it once, but then we get into midterm years like this and I just want to blah blah blah. With production on a new Power Rangers series movie to Vancouver, British, Brandon hits at returning to franchise for well, are they really doing it this time? The anti-shills are going after all the Disney movies. I know. I call them retrumplicants. I did find it funny though that Iran was congratulating Carol Lyon Levitt about having a baby over the weekend. I thought that was funny. It was very interesting. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I would want Iran wishing me well after having a baby. Of course, it was a troll. Of course, it was. It was a good one too. All right, I get most of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. Today's quote of the day is from Winston Churchill. Without tradition, art is a flock of sheep without a shepherd. Without innovation, it is a corpse. That man had a lot of wisdom. He served the royal family for a very long time. So, without tradition, art is a flock of sheep without a shepherd. Without innovation, it is a corpse. Yikes. Interesting. Finance app analyzes your jewelry and puts it in a digital portfolio where you can track it like a stock. Well, alrighty then. Since 2023, the price of gold has more than doubled, turning people's spare jewelry or heirlooms into valuable assets, in many cases without them even fully realizing it. At the current spot price of $4,500 an ounce, anything above 18 carats is suddenly of substantial value. Pieces bought by one's parents and grandparents in the 1960s and 70s, when an ounce of gold was worth between $35 to $200 per ounce, could be close to 10 grand at current prices. Indian American entrepreneur Siddhi Singh Hivi, did I say that right? Whose career was involved working across a variety of financial markets, including invest-grade jewelry, recently co-created a unique in the world fintech platform called Unvault, that allows people to create a portfolio out of their jewelry that they can track and observe as they were looking at stocks or bonds. Unvault is a way to understand the value of your jewelry that is locked in drawers and completely out of your thoughts, he told GNN's Andy Corbley in a phone interview. It's your first line of defense about the asset you own. We put it in a portfolio for you, so you think about a Robin Hood for your jewelry, where you can see the value of it change with the value of the markets. Fascinating. Hello, CeeLo. Welcome to Galactic Café. I hope you're doing great today. Users upload pictures of their jewelry to Unvault, which then uses artificial intelligence to inspect the piece and generate a value, which will then be plugged into the user's portfolio, allowing them to see its market value when they want, or just make it easy to include in a household audit. That would be very, very handy for when you're like doing insurance. Like you have to, like when you buy your house, you have to do your homeowners. They ask you to make up an inventory of everything that you own so that if something, heaven forbid something happens, but you have a list of stuff. Hello, that's what she said. To go down through. This app is making that easy for you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I always found it strange that gold, which is a huge asset class and an asset class that's owned by half the houses in the United States, doesn't benefit from the infrastructure we have for Bitcoin, for example, she said. As of December 2025 turned into January 2026, the price of gold, and particular silver, went parabolic, as the investment phrase goes, rising almost vertically to 5,600 and picking up considerable public interest along the way, which Singva noted. I believe this is gold's shining moment, not only with what's reflected in the price, but also in the sentiment that we see, that customers are more and more aware of gold pricing in the daily movements of gold. They're into tracking. They want to know the value of what they own. And I think that's a very good moment for us and something like Unvault. With 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot, which that's good. That's really good. Including 165 5-star reviews, Unvault is rapidly gaining in popularity. Along with gold, it also offers valuations of silver and gemstones. You know, China's buying up all the diamonds right now and gold. So, hello, Hannah. Welcome to the Galactic Café. You're doing great today. Users report receiving substantially higher validations for their unwanted jewelry than at pawn shops or even neighborhood jewelers that work in the resale market. Maria from San Francisco wrote that Unvault valued her grandmother's jewelry at $8,000. And though she didn't choose to sell, it convinced her to take out an insurance policy on it. Others love that they can watch the price go up and down based on movements in the market and sell their piece risk of negotiating with a dishonest or unscrupulous merchant. If you want to sell to us, you can sell to us, acknowledging that it's not a guarantee that local buyers would agree with an Unvault validation. Yeah, I could see that, especially around here. Oh, pardon me. It's okay if the jeweler or the pawnbroker doesn't want to use it. We didn't build it for them. We built it for people who have jewelry, who have no idea, and who don't want to go to the pawn shop or a jeweler and get paid $100 for their piece that could be worth thousands. We built it for them to get some answers quickly from their home, from their couch even. JP Morgan's price forecast for gold this year is $6,300 per ounce, implying both that there could be another 30% to run and no better time to look through the jewelry box and revisit old pieces that may have lost their shine. Fascinating. So go use it. Might be very helpful. Oh, golly. Passionate tortoise guardians help critically endangered giant tortoise slowly return to India. That's a big turtle, big tortoise. In the far eastern Indian state of Nagaland, locals are protecting mainland Asia's largest tortoise species, an animal they used to hunt. Governments around the world struggle to effectively govern or manage their frontier borderlands, and few borderlands feel as frontier as Nagaland, being more than 2 days' drive from New Delhi on the border of Myanmar and Nepal, and populated by diverse ethnic groups speaking different languages. But this is now proving to be a strength, not an impediment. Also, local tribal reserves replace government reserves as the reintroduction sites for the tortoise, and local youths replace professional conservationists as the scaly animals' guardians. The critically endangered Asian giant tortoise was heading towards population collapse and extinction until the Nagaland Zoological Park began a captive breeding program that saved the population. Salanhindra Singh, director of the Turtle Survival Alliance Foundation India, which oversees the animal's reintroduction along the Nagaland Forest Department, explains that the program started with 13 turtles, some of which were seized by Nagaland markets where they were destined to be eaten, and others had been kept as pets. Hello, Monica De Pilar and Santi. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. From those 13 tortoises, 7 females and 6 males, 114 individuals have been born, half of many as the entire wild population in all of Asia, according to some estimates. Previous efforts by the federal government failed to both protect the tortoises or to keep track of them. By contrast, the over 100 tortoises released into the Nagaland tribal reserve, small but numerous, are closely tracked by young men and women trained in basic conservation strategies. This almost one-to-one involvement by locals creates a unique attachment to the animal. We started by simply tracking them, but today we realize how important they are in keeping our forest vibrant and alive with their unique ways, says Ichub, a 33-year-old resident of the 370-hectare Old Yolki Conservation Reserve. 80% of Nagaland's territory is made up of these community forest reserves. There are 407 of them, amounting to 50% of all such reserves in India. Ichube proudly wears an olive drab t-shirt labeled Tortoise Guardian when he leaves home at 8 a.m. every morning to go look for signs of tortoise activity. Nibbled leaves and depressed ground indicate foraging behavior. The Asian giant tortoise displays a unique in the world nesting strategy by building a mound of leaves between 2 to 7 feet in height and lay their eggs therein. Interesting. Hello, Cass. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. The success of the Nagaland model is now hopefully going to be replaced in the neighboring state of Manipur, which recently hatched their first clutch of artificially incubated Asian giant tortoises at the Manipur Zoological Gardens. Local elders told the revelator stories of whiling away their childhood riding these tortoises along the forest paths. Oh, that's funny. And these days are long gone. Perhaps they spoke too soon. Thanks to the collaboration between zoo and community, the next generation of these forest-dwelling communities may recapture the storybook privilege. Fascinating. Hello, Natalie Hernandez, 2456. Hope you're doing great today. All right, more good news on this date, May 19th. 115 years ago today, the world's first national park department, Parks Canada, was established 5 years before its counterpart in the United States. Today, they manage the country's 48 national parks, 3 national marine conservation areas, and 172 national urban park, and 1 national landmark. Parks Canada is mandated to protect and presently nationalize significant examples of Canada's natural and cultural heritage and foster public understanding, appreciation, and enjoyment in ways that ensure their ecological and commemorative integrity for present and future generations. 1911, managing 181,000 square miles of the most important natural and cultural areas in the country. They also study and protect endangered species, expanding the habitat of species, and ensuring wildlife corridors remain open, and ensuring all the infrastructure therein is maintained. Look at that beautiful view. Wow. Banff National Park. Gorgeous. Parks Canada plays an important role in educating Canadians about their less than beautiful parts of their history, like the residential schools kidnapping enslavement program of children from Indigenous tribes. Oh my God, that's terrible. As time has gone on, Parks Canada has moved more and more stewardship rights and responsibilities to the First Nations, so as to ensure they maintain a connection to their history, land, and culture. Yeah, that was happening in America too. Terrible. Hello, Freak Troll. What's up? How are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? It's good to see you. You've been busy, huh? Yeah. More good news on this date. The electric fire alarm system was patented in Boston, Massachusetts, the first city to adopt the method, 1857. Oscar Wilde was released from Reading Gaol prison, having served 2 years hard labor for gross indecency, 1897. The Soviet Union ratified a treaty with the United States and Britain that banned nuclear weapons from outer space, like we're following it now, 1967. That's something else. Stop for a second. Busy for sure. Yeah, I hear you. That's something else I wanted to bring up. I'm really getting tired of Tangerine Palpatine posting AI crap on Truth Social. Just the Jesus one alone pissed me off. Okay, moving on. Apple Inc. opened the first Genius Bar in Tysons Corner, Virginia, and Glendale, California, where customers can get free tech support in the chic Apple retail environment. 2001. And of course, Star Wars Legend opened today. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, was released into theaters worldwide, completing George Lucas's 28-year saga, which first appeared in 1977. And included at the time 6 episodes, 2005. Won't tell you what. Oh, I'm just mad that Tangerine Palpatine, our president, keeps posting crap social. So, happy anniversary. By the way, next year, 50th anniversary of Star Wars, guys. May the 4th is going to be fantastic next year. All right. Happy birthday to Pete Townsend, who turns 81 today. Wow, 81. The English musician, singer, songwriter, and co-founder of The Who. Born in London to musical parents, he taught himself how to play the guitar and never learned to read music. You know what I'm finding? Irving Berlin was also that way. He never learned how to write music, but he could play the piano. He played everything from memory. Hello, Marvin Mailcott. You didn't see my first message. Said, waiting for it to happen won't tell you what I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Well, that was Gordo saying that, so I don't know. I just was there something I missed? I always do that. Always do that. I know. I'm being like Peanut. I love Peanut. Yeah. All good. Just being silly. Yeah. No worries. No worries at all. I just find that the most gifted musicians never learn to read or write music. That's what I'm saying. So, yet he became one of the most influential guitar players and rock composers in the world with songs like Behind Blue Eyes, Magic Bus, Love, Rain, or Me, Pinball Wizard, Can You See the Real Me, Let My Love Open the Door, See Me, Feel Me, Just a Little Is Enough, Save It for Later, and Baba O'Reilly, Teenage Wasteland, including 12 studio albums for The Who. Townsend also plays keyboard, banjo, accordion, harmonica, ukulele, mandolin, violin, synthesizer, bass guitar, and drums, and is self-taught on all of those instruments. Cool. In 1990, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of The Who. As a guitarist, he's said to have pioneered a number of famous tricks and techniques, such as smashing guitars on stage, strumming in a windmill fashion, and using feedback from amplifiers to create tension at certain moments. Townsend was born 10 days before the surrender of Yahtzee, Germany, and has admitted that wartime trauma through his father seeped into his music, writing in his autobiography that I was confronting my audience with this awful, visceral sound of what we all knew was the single absolute of our frail existence. One day an aeroplane would carry that bomb that would in a flash. He was born in 1945. Fascinating. 29 years ago today, the Sierra Gorda Biosphere was established as a protected area through grassroots efforts. The most ecologically diverse landscape in Mexico and centered on a limestone formation called Huasteca Karst. It contains, a variety of different forest types, tropical sugarcane areas, semi-arid scrub, and desert. It was established thanks to environmental activism, efforts that were led by Martha Isabel Ruiz Corzo, and her Sierra Gorda Ecological Group, GESG, who managed to campaign for an enormous reserve of 400,000 hectares. The reserve begins in the dry semi-desert area in the center of Querétaro. I'm terrible at Spanish, guys. I apologize. And as one moves north and higher into the mountain peaks of Pineal de... This is where I need Gorilla Man. Gorilla Man speaks fluent Spanish. Pineal de Almos at around 3,100 meters or 10,200 feet, the scenery changes to temperate forest of conifers. The elevation is lower north into Jalpan, and the climate is warmer and wetter before moving into the rolling hills of the La Huasteca in San Luis. Oh my God. I'm not even, or in Hidalgo. Okay. I'm not even going to botch it. Elevations in the reserve range from 300 to 350 to 3,100 meters above sea level, with rugged mountains, canyons, lush valleys, and sotanos or pit caves carved out from the limestone. That was 1997. Of course, the Rocky Mountains end in Mexico, and I mean, it's beautiful landscape all up and down the Rocky Mountains, so worth looking at. 70 years ago today, Major League Baseball player Dale Long set an MLB record by hitting a home run in 8 consecutive games. Playing for the Pittsburgh Pirates that year, his achievement of 8 homers in 8 straight games surpassed the previous mark of 6 straight games, shared by Lou Gehrig, Willie Mays, and 3 other players. The 6'4" first baseman, who played for 6 different teams in his 12-year career, stayed atop the record books for 31 years until he was joined by Don Mattingly in 1987 and also Ken Griffey Jr. in 1993, both of whom tied the record, going deep 8 games in a row. That was 1956. 70-year record. Crazy. All right. I dare any other Major League Baseball player 9 straight games. I dare you. I want to see it. Do it. 27 years ago today, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace was released. What? Did it release it on the same? Okay, I'm confused. 27 years ago today, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace was released in the United States. The first of the Star Wars prequels, the film marked the directorial return of George Lucas, who also wrote the screenplay, after a 22-year hiatus since the first Star Wars of 1977. The Phantom Menace stars Liam Neeson, Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, and Jake Lloyd as a 9-year-old Anakin Skywalker who would become Darth Vader. The movie takes place 32 years before the original film and follows Jedi Knight Qui-Gon Jinn and his apprentice Obi-Wan Kenobi as they protect Queen Amidala in hopes of securing a peaceful end to the interplanetary trade dispute while simultaneously contending with the mysterious return of the Sith Lords. Although the film's visual effects were widely praised, it got mixed reviews, especially regarding the dialogue, plot, and addition of Jar Jar Binks, a comic relief character, according to the LA Times. The entire Star Wars saga, the 3 prequels and 3 sequels, came to a final climax in December 2019 with the release of the 9th film, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. That was 1999. 48 years ago today, Dire Straits released Sultans of Swing, their first single from the debut album. With a budget of $150, the song was first recorded months earlier as a demo in North London. Written by singer-guitarist Mark Knopfler, about a musician who doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a day job and he's doing all right. The catchy hook rose to number 4 on the Billboard charts. Mark's guitar solo went down in history as number 22 on Guitar World's list of great solos. That was 1978. And 69 years ago today, the Beatles held a press party at the London home of their manager, Brian Epstein. Interesting. To launch the Sgt. Pepper's album, they hired Linda Eastman to be the press photographer, a woman who 4 years later became the beloved wife of Paul McCartney for 27 years until her untimely passing from cancer at the age of 56. She had been a professional photographer focused on celebrities and was often published in music industry magazines. Her book, Linda McCartney's 60s Portrait of an Era, features the best of her work. That was 1967. All right, well, there's your good news of the day. Tell me what you think about that in the chat. Poor Linda. That's so unfair. She's a great lady. Really loved that. She was awesome. All right, what I miss? Hey, what's up, Penny? How are you? How are the grandkiddos? You guys doing okay? Is he walking? Who's walking? Let's see. I only deal in 1 ounce coins and I got rid of most of them. Oh, okay. Well, you got to do what you got to do. Right. Penny. She's out and about. Awesome. Why do I need a portfolio of my own jewelry? Sounds like a good way to get robbed. That's a really bad idea. I get you. You have a gold tooth. Wow. All right. Fascinating. Hello, Bob Weir. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. Twit. No, just kidding. I replace all those clowns. Dropped the grandkids off a while ago. Were they high on sugar and, we'll miss grandma greatly? That's what my mom and dad used to do. They used to sugar up Tony Man and bring him home. I'm like, oh, bye. That's my parents. Okay. Anywho. No, thank you. I don't want your stuff. I don't want AI viewers. Nope. Wrong. Wrong-o. Loathe entirely. Oh, boy. So what's everybody doing this week? I got to go to St. Louis on Friday, so there won't be a Galactic Cafe on Friday. Let's see. What else is... I'm having surgery next Tuesday, so keep that in mind. We will be on hiatus for a week. I might have a show on Monday. I don't know yet. But I do know we will have Star Trek Saturday night and Muppet Show Sunday. And of course, Battlestar Galactica Thursday. So yeah, I got to get this done. I'm in pain. It sucks. Having 3 kids and dropping all this weight has messed up everything. But you know what? Losing the weight is worth it. So get it taken care of. All right, what else is going on? All right, 20,000 hearts. Let's keep going over there, over on TikTok. Who's going to help me? Let's go. Yeah, I hit my goal 3 times in a row. That's great. Hello, Cam. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. I am live. It says go live to share the prize. I'm like, what? I am live. Me too. I think it's all laparoscopic hernia repair. So I think it'll go really good. All right. Got 10 more You're Awesomes out there. Help me with those over on TikTok. All right. Re-up. Reboot. Okay. Yeah, everything will be good. I'm not too worried. It's outpatient. I'll be off for about a week. So, yeah. More holes. No, just kidding. I got to go be a pincushion Thursday morning. So, got to go have my blood drawn. Yuck. It's that time of the year again. And then I go to St. Louis on Friday. I don't know what we're going to do up there on Friday. You've seen the arch. You've seen the Science Center. You've seen the Art Museum. I don't think they're doing tours of Anheuser-Busch right now. So we'll figure something out. There's all kinds of things to do up there in Kansas City. Kansas City too. There's all kinds of things in St. Louis. That's my favorite town. Too bad we couldn't go see a Cardinals. Let me know if there's anything I could do to help out. Oh, well, thanks, Stony Girl. I appreciate that. I think between my parents, Gorilla Man, and the kiddos, I think I'll be good. But I'll let you know. So I was hoping for that the plastic surgeon would, step in and do what I need them to do, but they're going to make me wait a year, which I think is crap. I've been waiting 6 years. So figures. Well, guys, I need to wrap it up for the day. I got to go back to work and work some overtime. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Hello, Jazzy. Welcome to Galactic Cafe. You all are fantastic. So no show tonight, but come back here tomorrow for the Galactic Cafe at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. As I always say, kill them with kindness, pay it forward, flash someone a smile, because you never know when somebody needs a good smile every day. There's more that unites us than divides us. There really is. So don't forget to go out and listen to my new series on sci-fi audiobooks. I'm going to try to do that maybe once a week. It depends on how fast I get through these books. But right now I'm listening to the Murderbot Diaries by Martha Wells. So pretty good. And of course, sci-fi unites us. Hope everybody has a great evening. Thank you very much, Penny, Stony Girl, Lady Mist, Connie Cleary, Putin to the third, wherever you went, Michael Morris, Power Ranger Donnie. It's got some breaking news there on Power Rangers. Follow that link. Of course, Lady Mist. Can't forget Lady Mist. Did I get everybody? Oh, Fred. Can't forget Fred. Stony Girl, of course. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Go eat some tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. Come back for tomorrow for Hump Day in the Galactic Cafe. Later, party people.
Beaming through the cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze. Retro rockets start to soar. Sci-fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum. Space age stories, here they come. With quirky charm and cosmic flair. Sci-fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. sci-fi Mombie.